Oh yeah, Blackson and Dizzle. Oh, for sure, Dizzle. We got an extra show here today. Oh man, sorry about that dead spot. Um, y'all see the title, Michigan for Trump, and inside of Michigan there is a. I mean, not only is there is a mayor in Dearborn, Michigan. Um, there's a mayor in Dearborn, Michigan, and who represents not only a big block for Michigan, but a big block for American Muslims in the swing states. Um, I don't know if you guys recall, there was a video that I did where the Muslims swore a vow, and they met in Michigan, I believe, and they said that, yeah, they met in Michigan, and they said that Kamala or Joe Biden will not be president, and that extended over to Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris will not be president if the American Muslims have anything to do with it. And this was just a group. This wasn't even like, so now this group apparently has got the ear of the mayor of Dearborn. Dearborn being the largest Islamic community, Islamic city in the United States of America. And this mayor has endorsed Donald Trump. Just know this, those Muslims all were in the ear of this mayor. So this mayor, the American Muslim community rides on this mayor because this mayor is a representation of American Muslims across the swing states. This is huge. This is big. This is really big because a lot of people in the past on the show have said, oh, the Muslim community, Islamic community is not that big. This was said by MD on my show. And people understand this, people, is that the Islamic community goes beyond Dearborn, Michigan. It goes way beyond Dearborn, Michigan. Again, the American Muslims go in every swing state. There are American Muslims here in Georgia, as a matter of fact. They are a very prominent, prominent group. And Jesus Christ, damn pen don't work. Okay, very prominent group, and by them being such a prominent, prominent group, they will uh, have a great impact on every swing state. Not only so you're looking at the Great Lakes, all the Great Lakes states. You know that being Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Minnesota, and even the state that Tim Walz is from is going to even have an impact on that state. So um, that might be a tough state for Kamala Harris to maintain, even with Tim Walz as her VP pick. I don't think that the Muslim community in that particular state are going to be overwhelmed. I don't think no Islamic community in the Great Lakes is going to be overtaken. I think they're going to dominate and they're going to play a very significant role. And so, yeah, by so what is a William Stanford Cuban Americans truckers for Trump? Okay, let's save America. Oh, absolutely, man. Shout out to the Cuban American truckers, man. Yeah, American truckers for Trump. Period. We got Cuban American truckers. We got the black truckers for Trump. We got, yeah. Um, David says, hey, slick. So we have this mayor. Like I said, the mayor is a representation of every American Muslim in every swing state. And so, yeah, Michigan is, I believe, 14 electoral points. It's one of those double-digit states. Don't quote me if I get that wrong. I think it's 14, but if it's not, then don't hold me to it. But I remember glancing at it. I think it said 14 or 15. I'm sure y'all look up the correct number, but it is a double digit. And like I said, now I'm gonna speak. As y'all know, I've spoken on Pennsylvania. I've spoken on Pennsylvania, and we know where Trump stands in Pennsylvania. Trump looks very good in Pennsylvania. Now let's get back to Michigan. Michigan is one of those states. Now they say Ohio is usually the states that dominate all the Great Lakes. Trump is already poised to win Ohio, but Michigan, the fake stream media kept saying, "Oh, it's close, it's close. Oh, they're tied." No, they're not tied no more. Not after that endorsement. Trump, that endorsement is going to, like I said, put a +2 in every Great Lakes region. Watch what I tell you. It's going to put a +2. Whatever. But see, these polls are like, people are definitely not trusting these polls now. Everybody is going towards Rasmussen, man. They're like the go-to people. So, and I'm definitely waiting for the numbers today, because today they're going to show um, the independents. That's what people are still shocked by the independent. Um, no, you even got the left-wing media admitting that, that debate, who was which was geared towards the independents. They're saying that, when they did the graph, I think they had a red graph, a yellow graph, and a blue graph. Obviously, the red graph is Republicans, the blue graph is uh, Democrats, and the yellow graph were the undecided. And they were saying that the undecided and the Republican graph were neck and neck. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Um, it was played on Fox. Fox played it, and they showed how the Republicans and the independents were neck and neck when every time Trump talked, it went up in a positive manner. And then when Kamala talked, the independents and Republicans went down. They just like did a nosedive and were in the negative. And of course, the people who were the Democrats, the blue, were obviously on the polar opposite side. And so the all the damn media and poll numbers there, they keep showing that the independents are lying with Trump. I think the independents are lying with Trump because of RFK and Tulsi Gabbard. That adds, because I remember in the past when I go to like chat rooms and all that. This is before the RFK and this is before the Tulsi Gabbard endorsement. People would always bring up Tulsi Gabbard and RFK. They would always do this. They would always do this. You don't see it as much with. Well, let me just say this before I even get there. You would never. They would always bring up Tulsi Gabbard and RFK. That's the bottom line. Now, you don't see it as much with Cornel West and Jill Stein. However, Jill Stein has the highest numbers amongst the American Muslims, Trump being their second choice. So um, you're looking at Jill Stein taking away votes from Kamala Harris because, Jill Stein, um, they're saying, is taking away. I don't think Jill Stein is taking away votes from Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris has herself to blame for that. Kamala Harris is the one who's iffy on the Hamas situation, the Palestine situation, and the Israel situation. Now, with that being said, you have come on, dude, go, bro. Damn. Just wondering where you gonna go. Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Truck driver falling asleep. So, um, Jill Stein, they say has 60%. Trump has 16%, and Kamala has 12% of the North Lake regions as far as the Islamic community. And they're saying, of course, that doesn't look good for Kamala Harris. Of course, that doesn't surprise me because Kamala Harris is a very, 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 very unpopular candidate, even amongst the progressives, amongst the people on the left, amongst the Democrats, amongst, the anti. Now, remember, Kamala Harris was endorsed by Dick Cheney, and she even bragged about being endorsed by Dick Cheney. The people on the left were the main ones screaming that Dick Cheney committed war crimes. So that just shows how out of touch Kamala Harris is. Like, not only is she out of touch with just the regular working class, and that's why she had all those celebrities there, like Julia Roberts, Meryl Streep, Oprah Winfrey, and so on and so on, but she's out of touch with the political base. People who are on the left are anti-war. They're anti-war, and who's the face of war? Who is the goddamn greatest war criminal of our time? Well, not according, yeah, Dick Cheney, Dick Cheney, George Bush. Weapons of mass destruction. Um, what's his name? Saddam Hussein. That whole point in history shows that, yeah, the people on the left were not happy with that situation in Iraq. So for her to come out and boast and brag about Cheney's endorsement just shows the out of touchness. Like, she is really out of touch. Like, um, she really represents the corporate warmongers. What up, High? Oh man, we got High in the house. We got David. We got Ireland's son. Kamala has already been inserted. She's never leaving the lines as um. There's a movie called Civil War. Oh, she will be rushed up out of Ireland's son. She is going to be rushed up out of there very quickly. It ain't gonna be no, oh, we not going nowhere. No, they will no, that will be bloody. You will see, no, she will get tossed on her ass so fast if she refuses to leave the White House. That's not gonna go too well for her and whoever backs her, man. They're gonna get taken down very quickly because the military's already not. Word on the street is the military's not already standing by her. Neither is law enforcement. Trump got law enforcement endorsements across the country for a reason, Ireland's son. Pay attention to the endorsement. Pay attention to Trump endorsements and pay attention to all the law enforcement. Every law enforcement, your sheriffs, your all your police, pay attention. Pay attention to the military, Ireland's son. So no, if Kamala Harris refuses to step down after she loses, no, she'll go. She'll go. She knows that people. She knew the day when, I don't know if you've seen Ireland's son, when the 9/11 ceremony, when her and Joe Biden walked in and the firefighters didn't clap for her. You can hear a pin drop, and then Trump walked in. They're like, "Whoa, yeah!" Kamala Harris. That was her wake up call. That was Kamala Harris' wake up call. I don't know. Um, I know she's a drunk, but she's not that bad of a drunk to know that, yo, the people have spoken. And that 9/11 commemoration was clear. It was clear. It was clear. And she would have to step down. So she would have to step down after she loses. So yeah, she gonna step down. Trust me, she'll step down. She ain't gonna. She knows she not liked, and it would not make no sense for her not to. That would not make no sense for Kamala Harris, man. She knows she done lost the election. She done lost the election. If you look at every, I mean, and there's no amount of cheating that they're going to be able to do because we have the numbers. We got the electoral college, and Trump has the popular vote. So yeah, that she'll step down peacefully. She'll step down peacefully. Now there will be planned riots, but that'll be quashed real quick. That'll be quashed real quick. Trust me on that. You know, there are more Trump patriots in this country than there are so-called Democrats. So again, and those those Trump patriots are all up in law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's obvious now. So yeah, that won't work too well for her. That won't work. So yeah. What up, High? What up, High? What up, High? Yes. Acura Bob. Okay. So we got some new people in the chat, man. Shout out to the new people in the chat. New people, how we do this is that we press the like button, we share, um, press the like, share, subscribe, because we got more shows. But yeah, um, you know, this is a channel. Obviously, we talk about politics. We talk about everything political leading up to the 2024 election, which is less than 47 days. I want to say less than 47 days away. So yeah, this is a channel that we keep our finger on the pulse, especially when dealing with the swing states, especially dealing with the swing states. And so, okay, they need another person over there. They got one guy who's eating his breakfast, directing traffic on both sides. I don't know why they don't. This is a break project. Why they got? Jesus Christ. Let me move over, man. Ah, speaking of Muslims, y'all know I work with a lot of Muslims in this trucking. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So I need to stop on this side and I'll be good. Okay, okay, good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal. Okay, so, um, yeah, we got the mayor of Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn, Michigan, like I said, has a large Muslim population that not only extends to that city, Dearborn, but Dearborn is the mecca of uh, the political movement of American Muslims. And so every Muslim, they will get their orders. So they come together. They've got the mayor to endorse Donald Trump, and that's the signal to every American Muslim in every swing state to vote for Donald Trump. So they're saying, look, this is the best strategy to make sure Kamala Harris loses. We got to vote for Trump because uh, sitting on the couch is not going to work. And Jill Stein, that's kind of a waste of a vote too. So yeah, we want to make sure the best move is to vote for Donald Trump. This is the word. This is the word. So yeah, the American Muslims. Yeah, 42 days. That's right, David. Oh, Pico, what's going on, man? What's going on, Pico, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we here doing it this morning. We here doing it this morning. So, um, so yeah, we got Donald Trump, who's endorsed, and again, the strategy, because the strategy was talked out for a long time. The American Muslim committees, they came together and they kept discussing again. Jill Stein, they're looking at Jill Stein as their number one pick, but they were like, you know what? We want to win. We want to make sure that we, and I'm not, this is nothing against Jill Stein, but the Muslims were like, look, to ensure that there is no Kamala Harris presidency, we have to damn endorse Trump. We have to. And this is the consensus. And so this is what because like I said, it was either Donald Trump or Jill Stein. But they said, but we want a for sure winner. We want somebody to stump Kamala Harris from becoming president. And that's Donald Trump. And so yeah, American Muslims, signaled to the mayor of Dearborn, which, like I said, Dearborn is the voting mecca of the Islamic community. And so, yeah, they said, okay, um, we'll endorse Trump. And, the similarities between the unions and the Islamic community is that the Islamic community was like, yo, we're not beholden to any. Now, people can say the leaders of the unions, they're beholden to their job, they're beholden to whatever contracts, they're beholden to whatever it is. Islam is not beholden to that. So the American Muslims are a true independent entity, a true independent source that can go either way and have no regrets about it, no gripes. They're like, okay, we are who we are. And see, another group that's underestimated, that they're not, so they're underestimating the Muslims. They're underestimating the Amish community. So y'all know the Amish community is very big in Pennsylvania. There's an Amish community in Michigan. So the Amish, you got a lot of old school immigrants from Germany, Sweden, Belgium that have came here during the 1800s. And you have that community. You have a large Catholic community. So, yeah, the Great Lakes region is a traditional, when I say traditional, meaning traditional old school Christians, traditional old school Catholics, traditional old school Muslims. And all three of those are the dominant force in the Great Lakes region. The Great Lakes region. I get a tongue tied. Great Lakes region. And because they're the dominant force, like I said, to me, it was all the other groups they don't mention in these pollings, like the Amish and the Amish, and you got the Catholics. They were somewhat mentioned, but again, the American Muslims, I don't think they mentioned them in the polling, but now they're mentioning them in the polling because now all eyes are on the American Muslims. So again, the American Muslims are very big, huge in the swing states. So again, your northern regions near the Great Lakes, all that upper regions, like I said, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Wisconsin, heavily, heavily Islamic, heavily Islamic. And so by this endorsement, you can expect, I don't know if the fake polls are going to do it, but just put 2% in all that Great Lakes region. Put 2%, add 2% to Trump, because again, the Muslims are very large, because you got Muslims that are obviously Arab. You got Muslims that are Somalians. You got Muslims that are Ethiopian, of course. Well, Somalian. You got Muslims that are like, you got a lot of Asian, like Filipino Muslims. You got a lot of, so you got a lot of Muslims aren't just Arabs. Muslims are very, very, very diverse, like Christianity. It's a diverse religion. And they um, realize that they have a large voting bloc and a voting power like any other group, like the Catholics, like the Christians, like the blacks, like the Hispanics, they, like the Jews, Jewish people, they know their voting power. And so they have organized and galvanized. Y'all do know in 2020, the Muslims played a very big role. And the same people that voted against Trump in 2020, that being the Islamic community, are now on board the Trump train. And so at the core of this, again, Michigan is their hub. That is their, and by this mayor endorsing, that just centralizes their, that centralizes their command of what they're going to do. Okay, everybody go out and vote for Trump. This is our strategy. Go out and vote for Trump. So, man, and by this endorsement, whew, it's going to be pretty heavy, man. This is going to be pretty heavy. Like Trump said, too big to rig. Woo wee. Um, I do not yet, but I will look up Michigan's anti-cheating measures. So now I am curious about their anti-cheating measures. Like I said, Georgia, and I'm not saying it's because we live here, but we have one of the best anti-cheating measures. Again, I have not been to Pennsylvania, but what I've understand is that they have anti-cheating measures also. So I still got to look into their cheating measures, but uh, shout out to Scott Presley. He said they have some good anti-cheating measures up there that he's privy to. So um, I hope I'm able to get somebody. I hope I get Scott Preser on the show so he can speak on what's going on in Pennsylvania. And on top of that, I want to get somebody from Michigan. I believe Michigan now, you know, by them having high tech measures like that, Muslims like dealing with a lot of technology. And so I'm very curious to see what type of anti cheating measures that they're bringing to the table. And trust me, Trump bringing in all these new voter blocks brings in new strategy. Like again, me, I'm saying vote early. That's not a traditional thing that Republicans do. Republicans traditionally do not vote early. And so by this endorsement, he's going to bring in new strategies, especially for Michigan. Especially for Michigan, man. I don't think they're going to be putting papers up on the Islamic community. Let me just tell you that. Arabs, you're not going to be doing that. You're not going to be putting up paper, and doing what you did in 2020. You're not going to be doing that. So, but again, I want to see the anti-cheating measures. Expect Michigan to show their hand. I don't expect Pennsylvania to show their hand. Here in Georgia, I am a poll watcher, and they did not totally show their hand. They just gave us little samples of what they're going to do, and I was like impressed. Like I said, I am thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly impressed. And what I've seen in the primary about their anti-cheating measures, I was like, wow, wow. Let me tell y'all, if y'all have any gripes about them cheating in 2024, what I've seen in Georgia, and if they're doing this in Pennsylvania and Michigan, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. And that's on top of them taking dead people off the voter rolls. That's including that there's an anti-cheating measure. Illegals cannot vote in Georgia. If you are a legal migrant, they give you no ID. That ID is going to have a number on it. And that number is not going to match it with somebody who's born here. A person who's born here has a special number, and people who are immigrants have a special number. So even if you get a I that and driver's license, it has a special number on it, which will not allow you to vote in the general election. So that's what's here in Georgia. I can't speak for any other state. I can only assume other states are doing this, but Georgia, yeah, we're not having it. We're not having the migrants. Is YouTube killing my posts? I don't know, Dirty Money. Are they? Put a yeah. I mean, hell, you're a moderator, so you shouldn't be. I mean, hell, you should be able to post anything you want, man. But YouTube, yeah, they're desperate because YouTube is backed by the corporate cabal who wants Kamala Harris. The people don't want Kamala Harris, and the cabal refuses to acknowledge it. They're just as out of touch as she is. But coming November, they will find out. They will find out, and they'll be like, oh, you know. And like I said, you got people like Nancy Pelosi and Kamala Harris. They're drunk. They're not even sober most of the time. So you know. But I'm starting to think these corporate cabals, man. I'm starting to think these people are drunk too. But again, and they keep talking about, oh, we want Trump to do another debate. No, like Trump said, voting has already started. Like here in Georgia, it's about to start next week. Literally going to start. What is it? October. In the first week of October, it's already started. So debate for what? Debate for what? What do y'all want another debate for? Kamala Harris, it's over for y'all. But see, her numbers are doing worse than Biden's numbers. Let me say it again. Kamala's numbers are worse than Biden's numbers, and this is why they want to do another debate. But it's like Kamala Harris realized that her Oprah Winfrey interview bombed. Um, Her CNN interview bombed. Her first debate with Trump bombed. And the the National Association for Black Journalists, that bombed. So she has bombed, 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 bombed. I mean, she has bombed. And so her numbers are bombing. And so, yeah, this is an act of desperation. When you guys hear about her begging for another debate, she is not only admitting that she lost the debate, she is now admitting that she lost the debate. She has realized, and or I guess her handlers have realized, like, yo, her numbers are sinking even worse. Like they're about to sink below Biden. And it is too late. It is too late. I mean, what are the handlers going to do? Have her do another debate, she lose that debate, and then they install somebody else? No, it's like no. You roll with them. Y'all chose to goddamn kick Biden out, which now they're saying Biden was their best chance. Biden was their best chance. I've even said that even with the debacle. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, got me dumping right here. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird, but okay. This is weird. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I'm just had to dump out this dirt. Oh, ooh, leaning. Don't want to lean. Don't want to lean. Don't want to learn. Don't want to lean. Don't want to lean. Don't want to lean. Okay, so the job he started. Okay, so Andrew, some old rich dude in the Porsche flips me off yesterday because of a sign in my truck. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he'll flip you off driving, but will he goddamn face you as a man? Will he pull over and face you as a man? Anybody can. It's just like the internet. People can talk on the internet, and people can flip off people, but will that person flip you off and square up and have a discussion with you? I doubt it. I doubt it. Most goddamn, um, when it comes to this kind of discussion, Trump supporters will win that hands down against these Harris supporters, man. Real men don't support Biden Harris walls. So I wouldn't even worry about that. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. They can't square up. They can't square up with nobody. So it is what it is. It ain't what I am. Guess what? Now Kamala can have that ankle biter Caitlin Collins do a town hall with her. Caitlin Collins. Who's Caitlin Collins? Caitlin Collins. Caitlin Collins. Who's Caitlin? I don't know who that is, but okay, okay. Andrew, what up, Andrew? What up, Andrew? Oh, Andrew's in the house. I just noticed you got in there, Andrew. Shout out to Andrew, man. All my damn peeps are in here this morning, man. We got Pico, we got Andrew, we got damn High. Man, everybody's up in here today. Man, oh shit, okay, okay. Yeah, man. Oh, shout out, man, Andrew, man. Shout out to shout out to Miss Rollins Reviews, man. She had some people on Chicago from there, and they're saying no more blue, no matter who, man. Shout out to Chicago. I'm gonna post her video, man. I'm gonna post her video in the chat, man. Shout out to Rollins Reviews, man. She is, man. This sister's doing it. If you want to feel the pulse of Gen X, of black men and women, yo, man, she makes me proud, man. Like she is definitely, um, she is. Roland is definitely putting it down, man. Roland's views, man. So, man, shout out to Roland. She did an excellent show yesterday on the people from Chicago. Oh, that was magnificent. That was magnificent. I did like that show. That show, that title. Keep doing shows like that, Roland. Keep doing shows like that. Didn't care for the one you did on the whole black women and the whole relationship thing and everything. I didn't like that. I was like, no, that's not it. But the one you did on Chicago, that's it. Keep doing them like that, Roland. Shout out to Roland's Reviews, man. Shout out to that sister, man. Shout out to Andrew, man. Andrew, he be in there, man. He's one of the moderators in Roland's Reviews, man. Shout out to all Roland and her moderators. I'm trying to remember all their names. I know Andrew's one of them. Ruby, uh, Baldwin, Cha Cha. Uh, I can't remember all their names, man. I just know that, yeah, man. I be loving going to her shows, man. But yesterday was, I mean, she had a panel, and it was, oh man, and all her panelists were from Chicago. So, and they all said, the people from Chicago said, now this is Cook County. This is Cook County. Cook County said that Trump is going to flip Chicago red. I was like, oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So this is what people from Chicago said. So I will do another video on that. But today, like I said, we're discussing Michigan. And Michigan is Trump country. Michigan will, Trump will take Michigan after the endorsement of the Muslim mayor. Woo, that's an early October surprise. That is a very early October surprise endorsement. You know, Trump has more October surprises coming, but yeah, that right there is a very, very, very good endorsement. You know, that is a very solid, heavy endorsement. Like I said, an Islamic mayor um, in Michigan endorsing Trump is like heavy. It is heavy, 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 heavy. And so, yeah, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. Let's see. Andrew, Caitlin Clark is a chicken lip ish that Trump did not did town hall on CNN, and she met badgering him on stage. Oh, Caitlin Collins, the one, yeah, Andrew, the one that looks like a man. People, yo, yeah, Caitlin Collins, yeah, now I know who she is. Yo, is Caitlin Collins a man? Because I'd be looking at her throat. I'd be looking at her throat. I'd be looking at the throat. Yeah, now I know who she is. Yeah, I think that's a man, yo. She looks like a man. Like, it's very rare that I call a woman a man that look like a man. She looks like a man. Like, yeah, Miss Collins looks like a freaking man, yo. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just tripping. Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping, man. But hold on, let me plug this phone up, man. That damn. Oh, I need to get a charge. Hold on, y'all. I might stall for a minute. Hold on, stall for just a minute. Okay. Okay. I think I'm okay. Yo, yeah, Caitlin Collins. Yeah, man. She's here in Atlanta, and she looks like a man to me. Like, yo, she looks like a man. Like, yo, she looks like a man. Yeah, I know who Caitlin Collins is now. Yo, she looks like a man, yo. She looks like a man. Especially when she interviewed Nathan Wade. You know, when she had Nathan Wade on the show, they had a real close up on her. Like, every time they show her, she's in a distance on a camera shot. But when she interviewed Nathan Wade, I'm gonna do a video on Nathan Wade and Fannie Willis also. I got that coming up too, y'all. Oh yeah, I got that coming up. It's not looking good for Fannie Willis here in Georgia, but let me yeah, she's got to go before the Senate, but I'll say that for another video. But yeah, she was interviewing. Caitlin was interviewing. Yo, she was interviewing Nathan Wayne. They had a close up on her. I'm like, yo, that's a man. If I'm tripping, let me know, man, and I'll move on, man. But I think that's a man. But I ain't gonna dwell on it. But yeah, Caitlin Collins, man, looked like a man. That looks like a man. I think that's a man. But anywho, okay, almost. Okay. Oh, I need you to move out the way, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, not helping. Still on the sideline. Who's Mark Robinson? Oh, Mark Robinson. That. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Andrew was like, yeah. Roland had Mark Robinson. Yo, that dude was. Yo, he was fugazi, man. And you know, yeah, he was fugazi. That Mark Robinson was fugazi. He was fugazi, Andrew. That dude was fugazi. Yo, that dude. Yeah, yeah. I don't know where Roland's discernment was that day. Like Roland, from Roland's review, you had Mark Robinson on your. That dude was fugazi. I don't know where her discernment was that day, man. And I know, yeah, Andrew, you were like roaster that day. I think you were roasting her that day, man. I mean, not her, but you roasting that day. Mark Robinson, that dude was fugazi. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, man, me and Andrew, man, we be on Roland Reviews channel, and there was this guest he had on there, this Mark Robinson. This dude was, man, you talk about a straight up patsy. He was on the same level as Mr. Crooks and the guy they just caught, Ruth, the shooter. He had that look, and he was on the show, and he was just flip flopping all over the place. And yeah, man, Roland is so, she's such a kind-hearted person, but yeah, this dude was fugazi. It's like, yo, moderators had to be like, yo, this dude is not it. This dude is not it. This dude is not it. So yeah, man. Oh gosh, So yeah, sometimes we gotta look out for our sister Roland because she's up in age, and so she people probably look at her like Mr. Robinson and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of this older woman here, and I think that's what happened. I can't call Roland old because I got gray on my hair, but what I'm saying is that yeah, they look at people like Roland and they feel like she's up in age and we can take advantage. And she's a woman too, a black woman. Oh yeah, and that's what he did, man. And it's like, yo, that dude was fugazi. Yeah, that dude was fugazi. Andrew, them saying that Robinson said he was a black Nazi. Really? What? They say he was a black Nazi, man. Please, man. No, he's a flip flopper. That's what the fuck he is, man. He's a fucking flip flopper. He don't know where you can't call him a Nazi because he don't have no stance like the goddamn Roland's moderators got on his ass and he just flip flop. Well, I was just he was backing down. He's a mark. He's a straight up mark, man. That's what the fuck he is. But yeah, man, shout out to Roland's reviews. But Roland, Miss Roland, your discernment was off that day. Your nice old lady kicked in that lady. Oh, I'm just gonna be nice. Yeah, nice. And I'm not calling her old. She's around my age. But what I'm saying is that yeah, the nice little old black lady kicked in that day because he was trying to run circles around you. But now your moderators didn't allow that shit. Andrew was on his ass. Oh God, he was on his ass. Boy, man, he couldn't. No, no, no. Moderators was on his ass. Yeah, man. Even, yo, like you ain't gonna get past Andrew, but he couldn't even get past one of the cha cha. He couldn't even get past that. So he couldn't get past. I was like, no, no, you ain't getting past them. You're not getting past them with that bullshit. Yeah, he came with that bullshit, man. And yeah, bro. Shout out to Roland's reviews, man. But yeah, man. But yeah, y'all. I predict Trump is going to win Michigan by a large amount. Like I said, I'm predicting him whatever um Rasmussen has him at, add 2% to that. So I believe Rasmussen had him at +2 in Michigan. So if you add, that's going to be +3. I'm going to say it right now. Trump is going to win in Michigan +3. And then they're over, they undersample Trump on top of that. So that might be a +4, hell. But I'm going to go with a solid +3 in Michigan. Trump is going to win Michigan +3. I'm going to just, 3 is a safe number because they're undersampling Trump. I believe Trump is going to win by more, but just to play it on the safe side, for just to be on the safe side, just to be conservative, Trump's going to win by +3 because he gets +2 automatically with the Muslim vote. +2 automatically puts him at the Muslim Islamic endorsement puts him at +2. Like I said, not only does it put him with +2 in Michigan, it puts him +2 of the in all of the goddamn Lakes region, Great Lakes region. So Ohio, Indiana. Hell, Tim Walz is from Minnesota. I want to say damn Minnesota, damn near. Hell, Trump might take Minnesota. He might take Minnesota, y'all. Trump might take Minnesota. Trump might take Minnesota, even though that's Tim Walz state. But once, now the debate I am waiting for that they're not talking about is the debate between Tim Walz and JD Vance. JD Vance and Tim Walz is going to be a great debate because Tim Walz is no slack, but neither is JD Vance. So that's actually a good matchup. So I really look forward to that debate right there. I look forward to Tim Walz and JD Vance because JD Vance, yeah, that's going to be ooh, man, that's going to be a slugfest. That's going to be a slugfest. I predict Tim Walz is going to lose his cool. That's how much of a slugfest it's going to be. Tim Walz is going to lose his cool. Watch what I tell y'all. He's going to lose his cool. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it. I'm calling it, man. That shit is going to be a good ass debate, but Tim is going to lose his shit. Watch what I tell you. Somehow JD Vance is going to get under his skin because JD Vance is sharp, but Tim Walz is sharp, even though he's a weirdo. But Tim Walz, I don't take nothing away from Tim Walz. Like y'all thought Kamala Harris was sharp, even though she lost that debate against Trump. Tim Walz is no one to sleep on in the debate. So let me get that out of the way. Tim Walz and JD Vance are, as far as debate wise, are pretty much evenly matched up. So that's going to be a slugfest. But Tim Walz is the type of dude to lose his cool. JD Vance can keep his cool, man. He can keep a poker face better than Tim Walz can. Tim Walz is more emotional. Y'all do know that Tim Walz is a cuck. He's a goddamn beta male. So yeah, that's going to play out. Like he's going to show his emotions. And goddamn JD Vance is more smooth, man. You know, so I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see that. Wait, there's one loader right here. Okay, he's going right there. I'm gonna go right here. Since you're gonna go right there, what you gonna do, bro? Because I don't want to get in front of you because you act like you're confused. Yeah, you're confused, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, he's confused. Oh boy. Yeah, he's confused. Man, what fucking A, bro. Yeah, he's confused where he's going. He is confused where he's going. Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. This guy looked like he was undecided. Please go around me. Please go around me. Please go around me. Please stop your truck, bro. Please stop your truck. Oh, no? Okay, yeah, you doing too much. Okay, you doing too much, partner. You doing too much there, partner. You full of shit there, guy. You full of shit there, guy. All right. Now I'm not gonna fuck with you no more, fat boy, cause you're doing the confusion. All the confusion that for what is today. Hey, hey. Okay, I guess I am gonna have to go to him. Okay. Guess I am gonna have to go to fat boy. All right, y'all. Um, I'm gonna read a couple more comments, and then I'm gonna let me read a couple more comments here. So Andrew says, very important, identifying rhinos. They are the dirtiest, most dangerous in the swamp, and they are many of them. That is true. JD Vance, bro. Oh yeah, that's gonna be dirty money. That is, I got my money on JD Vance winning that debate, but it ain't gonna be a walk in the park. It's gonna be a slugfest. But I predict Tim Walz is gonna lose his cool, boy, because you know he's a soy boy. He gonna lose his cool, man. He might even I don't know, man. He gonna do some weird shit. Watch what I tell you. He gonna do something weird. You know, Tim Walz is gonna lose his cool, but he can hold his own now. Don't underestimate him as a debater. Like he, as far as well, see, this is the thing though. We're gonna actually hear about policies, which, ooh, that's going to be weird because Tim Walz ain't got no policies to debate on, do he? Does he have policies to debate on? Ooh, that's going to be kind of weird. That's going to be kind of weird. So I want to say that Tim Walz has a slight disadvantage because, well, no, we got the moderators. They're going to be probably goddamn giving JD Vance a hard time, but JD Vance he's sharp, bro. So, um, I want to say JD Vance has a slight advantage because he has done more interviews than Tim Walz. Tim Walz hasn't had as many interviews, so again, that's why I got JD Vance winning. But you know, Tim Walz is a gay boy, and you know them gay boys, they be having them snappy comebacks. So, but again, if you ain't got policies though, then it's kind of it gives Tim Walz a slight disadvantage because again, what policies can he argue? What policies can he argue? You know, I mean, you know, because that whole Trump is evil, Trump orange man bad is like that's phased out. Like that shit doesn't work anymore. That's shooting blanks. So what can you? I mean, what policies? I'm sure Tim Walz can point out some policies, some faults in Trump's administration. I'm sure he's going to point out something, but trust me, um, on Trump's bad day, he runs circles around the damn Biden Harris administration. Runs circles, like I said, with the economy, it's opposed to with the goddamn foreign policy. Yeah, Tim Walz is going to get tore up by Jay. I mean, you know what? JD Vance is going to beat. I'm not going to say he's going to tear up Tim Walz. He's going to beat Tim Walz, but he's not going to shred him. Tim Walz is going to hold his own in that debate, but it's not going to be a blowout. But JD is going to win the debate, but Tim Walz is going to hold his own. So it's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be a slugfest. So y'all do not miss that October debate with Tim Walz and JD Vance. That is going to be a slugfest. And it's going to be a good slugfest. Because again, I think I think Tim Walz, as much of a weirdo as he is, he can hold his own. Just because he's a weirdo doesn't mean he can't hold his own. Just because he's a pedophile doesn't mean he can hold his own. He can't hold his own, man. That dude can hold his own. So I will say this: that he's going to give JD Vance a run for his money, but he's still going to lose. Yeah, Tim Walz is still going to lose to JD Vance, but it's going to be good, y'all. I'm going to love that debate. That's going to be the debate right there, and that's going to be the debate to take us out into the election. Because I don't think Trump's not debate no more, and he shouldn't. Trump shouldn't debate no more because the damn media is against him. The media is against him, and he won't get a fair shake, and that's frustrating people. And people frown now at the media. The media has no credibility. They have no, um, the media is just, yeah, they're biased. They're biased as hell. And so I don't think, oh shit, I don't think Trump should be taking any more debates when clearly the media is obvious in their biasness. So yeah, there we go with that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Okay, that person's sleeping at the goddamn wheel. All right, y'all. Trump has to win Georgia. Oh, dirty money. Trump is going to win Georgia. Like I said, uh, if you, if again, let me just tell you this, dirty money. I don't know what state you're in, but if you should become a poll watcher. If you're uneasy about this whole what happened in 2020 and coming into 24, if you feel uncomfortable, become a poll watcher. Trust me, it'll ease your mind, bro. When you, because they're going to give you of their anti-cheating measures, and you're going to be impressed. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was blown out the water when I saw their anti-cheating measures. I was whoa, I was black level. Like this is on some Men in Black level. Like this was on that level. This was on some goddamn Mission Impossible. Goddamn, this was on some yo. This was on some high tech level. Read previous comment. Okay, let me see. Georgia election board just passed a hand count rule. Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's on top now. That's on top. That's on top of the anti-cheating metric. So they have that to enhance the anti-cheating measures that they already have. So yeah, the hand count is going. Yeah, that. Shout out to the election board, man. Shout out to the election board. So yeah, Georgia's going. Yeah, Trump is going to win Georgia. Like they're. And if they try any shenanigans, they're going to be locked up. Like Trump already said, you're going to do 10 years minimum. So they're making that a federal offense, man. And so, man, Donald Trump, man, he's going to win without a doubt. He's going to win. Oh, it's an accident right here, y'all. Two sisters, too. Damn. Uh, they they got the police coming. They're going to be blocking out the whole road, though. All right, y'all. Let me, Buttigieg is a poll watcher. Andrew, Andrew said Pete Buttigieg is a poll watcher. Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta go now, man, because y'all are starting to crack jokes, man. And I can't be looking at y'all crack jokes and be driving, because no, that's no. When y'all start cracking jokes, it's time for me to go, man. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Big Money, man. Dirty Money. Shout out to David, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Um, Something big's gonna happen today too, man. This is Monday. Y'all keep an eye out. Like I said, that Muslim endorsement is like huge. It's huge. And so expect Kamala Harris to do something in the news cycle today. She's gonna do something in the news cycle today. And in order to distract y'all, they're going to put more P. Diddy. Let me just say this before I go. The P. Diddy news is a distraction, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it 100. The P. Diddy news is a distraction. So from here on out, I'm not going to give it any more energy, no more juice. If y'all see something pop up about P. Diddy, there's something else going on. So don't let P. Diddy distract you. With that being said, crazy pew pew jazz in Alabama. Yeah. I heard about the pew pew, man, in Alabama. You know, there's a lot of Haitian migrants in Alabama too, but I'm going to save that for another show. I'm gonna say that for another show, because if Alabama has the same measures that we have, we're good. We ain't got to worry about Haitian migrants voting in the general election. Again, it's not happening here in Georgia, so I will bring on people from different states to speak on their measures. But again, when they're given a license, there's one number in there that distincts them from a person who's born here in America and a person who is not born here in America. So that pretty much, that's part of the anti-cheating measure here in Georgia. Okay, so with that being said, man, Bama is blue though. Again, let me say this again, Dirty Money. Those Haitian migrants will not be allowed to vote if Alabama has the same measures. And even if they, let's just say they cheat and try to take Alabama, that's only 6 electoral points. But again, we want to concentrate on the double digits, like Texas, like Georgia, like Arizona, um, Ohio, Michigan. These are all your double digits. And let's just say, uh, let me just say this before I go. Trump will take New Jersey or New York before they take Alabama. Think about that. Trump will take New York, Hawaii before they take any red state. Think about that. In fact, Trump is poised. I'm going to make another video. I'm not going to do it on this video, but Virginia. You know, they're saying, the fake media is saying that Trump and Kamala are tied in Virginia. So we'll see. We'll see, man. So, yeah, Trump will take a blue state before they take a red state. I'm going to just close it out with that. Remember that. Trump will take New York and New Jersey before Kamala takes any red state. I promise you that, brother. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. So, and this is why Trump is doing rallies in New York. This is why he did rally in New Jersey. New Jersey and New York are going to vote the same. Watch what I tell you. If it goes down, if there's any flipping of states, watch those states. Watch those states. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch those states, Big Money. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I want to see you do a reaction video of C. Arnelli Little's dude has chronic TDS. Okay, okay. I'll do that for you, Andrew. I have no problem doing that reaction. I'm gonna have to be at the house though. I can't be driving. I can't do a reaction video driving. So I will set aside a day when I'm doing a show from the house, and I'll do that. I got you, Andrew. I got you. So Andrew says, can somebody ask Littles why he made 5? Okay. Safe travels. Yeah, let me get going. But yeah, I got you, Andrew. I got you, man. I got you. And with that being said, man, we'll see y'all in a bit. We out. Peace, y'all.